hiked the AT last year. So, and since then, I'm currently employed by a scuba diving shop who is trying to expand their web. You know, they're trying to do a whole bunch of things. So I'm back to doing what I swore I would never do again, which was publicly facing websites. And I'm also a doc master.
Cool. And for those who are wondering, Translate Silently, R is a language used for statistical
Yeah.
analysis and a bunch of other really fancy math things.
So it's like SAS.
AC is Appalachian Trail, I got that one.
Yes.
I was having a final thought about Linux, and I see the problem with giving it to other people is that it's too good to be true. It's like, it's hard to convince people that it really does do everything and is free. It's almost hard for people in the US specifically, especially to believe.
I would argue, I would shy away from making arguments that it does everything.
Yeah.
Well,
I would use the argument that it might do enough and that it can be, and
You're
you know,
never going to solve the game.
if you're clever, you can, if you're really clever, you might be able to get to a point
problem with
maybe
that
where you can make
is-
things you want.
Three.
I feel people have trouble believing
Oh, yeah.
something when something's too good to be true.
Yeah.
It's trying to convince them that it really is that good when,
Yeah.
you know, they're like, no, that can't be possible, that it is free and will do most everything I need for no cost, and then I can do whatever I want with it. I can share and upload
Just
whatever.
tell them it runs 90% of the internet.
And
It's gotta be
55% of the
somewhere.
smartphone market.
As for the argument that Ubuntu is dumbed down Linux, I had that argument 6 years ago, and I disagree now. I have turned around on that one. I said it was making people stupid. We need more people using it. Just every single day, opening up their computer and using it. And then we build upon that. Trying to market it to all the geeks, that's easy.
See, my issue is I got a bunch of guys that they all run arts, right? And they're all, you know, they all say they're elite. You know what I mean? I'm like, look, man, you're not elite until you do something that's sexy. If you can hack 10,000 systems, then maybe you're sexy.
Yes, but that's a completely different kind of hacking. I'm more the old school, just make it work and make it work your way, that's hacking. Beat into somebody else's system, that's illegal.
That's correct.
I guarantee you sit down in front of Dave's computer, you are not going to know what to do.
Yeah,
Same for me, and that's the way it should be with a nicely configured system. You sit down, and you're like, this doesn't look anything like what I'm used to,
Yeah.
and that's normal.
Open box over here, you've got an instance of Terminator on the left-hand menu with 4 or 5 split screens going everywhere.
See, that's what I do.
I use i3.
That's how I'm at, but that's how it is at work.
He uses i3, I couldn't get into it.
I used Xmonet for several years though.
I could not get into Italian Window Manager. I tried, I really tried.
And that's another thing. They're all talking about awesome. Look, man,
Is that still a thing there at Rstream?
I have no idea what it is, man. Awesome.
Awesome Italian Window Manager.
Yeah,
that's what I use.
It's okay if you can get into Italian Window Manager.
Exactly.
I prefer OpenBox because I can right click, open what I want. I can make my menu whatever I want.
Exactly.
I can open what I want. I can put it on top, put it below, undecorate it, full screen it. If I open a terminal window, I use Terminator. I can split it vertically, split it horizontally, put 3 or 4 of them over here.
That's exactly what I do.
And I run twin monitors. People are like, whoa, what is all this? You know,
What video card do you have that runs 3 monitors?
twin monitors.
Oh, twin. I thought you said 3.
No, I run 2, and I've got actually pretty craptastic video card.
Yeah, almost anything can do 3 these days, luckily. Or sorry, 2 these days. 3 requires another RAM DAC, and most cards only have 1.
Actually, if you can do.
Some of the ATI ones do, but I won't run those on a
You can
Linux
use, if you
machine.
use a DVI
The
to,
driver support is as bad as the rumors say.
I have done a twin DVI card with the splitter guy that'll do.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
the
run
little
4
fingery
VGAs.
thing.
Yeah, you can run 4 VGA monitors on twin DVIs, but it takes some juggling.
I used to
But it
run
can be done.
3 on a ATI, one of the old ATI, one of the first ones we did double, and then I had a VGA from 95 or something. And I was running them both, and I could, that's what caused me to move to Linux, was I was running 3 monitors on Windows XP, and then I attempted to move to Windows 7 and run 3 monitors, and it would not allow for that hardware to do it. So I
Freakiest
was like,
video I ever
never
did was
mind.
use a laptop as a third monitor over the God, God, it was, no, it was my Mamo pad, that's what it was.
Windows just wouldn't keep up with what I
Man,
wanted
I'm
to do.
sad about
Problem.
Mamo.
I know, I miss my 800. Android's fun, but boy, those Memos were cool.
They were proper Linux distros with Debian packages.
Mhm.
Of course, they completely gutted it once the Migo thing happened. This is kind of breaking into the free discussion now. I'll probably get going soon, but they were like, it's okay, Moblin and Mamo have merged. Okay, that's cool. We're throwing out dpackage and using RPM like Moblin was using. Well, that's not cool. We're going to, what was the next thing they did? We're going to ditch GTK and use Qt instead, but it's still the next generation of Mamo. So you've gotten rid of the package manager in the UI library, and it's the same distro?
Nope, gone.
Yeah, can't stand RPM.
Didn't they do like a convention of Linux standards, and they said RPM was supposed to be the, that they did.
They mean Red Hat. Yes, Red Hat definitely said that.
There's the Linux standard base, and it says RPM in it.
Yeah.
Although that thing is so outdated, it's not even fun. Yeah, I mean, it was completely ignored in general, but somebody got together and decided it.
So after meeting dinner, food, things, will be Tuesdays?
Anything other than Ruby Tuesday?
Not.
You want anything after?
Raise your
I'll
hand.
be
Raise your
going
hands
to
in the
wherever.
sky. Are we going to Ruby Tuesdays?
Who wants to go food?
You
Well,
wanna make-
let's do food first and then decide on where we want to go. So who wants to go food?
Well, if you wanna go, I'm stuck with you.
You can go if you want. So we have
I need to go home.
Of people that want food, where should they go?
All right.
Some other time.
Oh,
Next
okay.
time maybe, but I've gotta get home.
Next time?
I'll go where I'm going.
Well, we never go anywhere but Ruby Tuesday when we're finished.
Count me a number, see, 1, 2, 3, Bill? Not Bill. So 3, 4, you guys? Ruby
Chris,
Tuesdays?
you want to go?
No, I gotta be up early.
That
You
was
too?
tough.
2, so that's 5.
I usually do, but I got stuff to do.
5. I haven't gone over there yet. About 8. A big number bigger than 8. Is that right?
Sounds like enough people to choose.
Yeah. Alright. What I come in here with?
Ruby Tuesday?
Yeah. We always go to Ruby Tuesdays on Wednesday. That's just the way it works.
Or you can have a here, free pie. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
we're
you
going to
just
Ruby
village in
Tuesday
once.
and Ash Wednesday.
Free pie. Mm.
If you guys